Today, the world lost not just a towering figure in entertainment, but a storyteller whose work shaped decades of American culture. Rob Reiner, best known to millions as Mike Meathead Stivic on All in the Family, a role that made him a household name, is gone. Alongside him, his wife Michelle Singer Reiner, a photographer and creative force in her own right, also tragically passed. Authorities are investigating both deaths as a homicide in their Brentwood, Los Angeles home on Sunday, December 14th, 2025. Our hearts go out to their family, friends, and fans around the world. Born in the Bronx on March 6, 1947, Rob grew up in the shadow of a comedy legend. His father, Carl Reiner, but worked to forge his own path in entertainment. After studying film at UCLA and writing alongside the likes of Steve Martin early in his career, he got his big break on television, cast as a liberal son-in-law Mike Stivic, affectionately dubbed Meathead, on All in the Family. That show wasn't just funny. It was groundbreaking, confronting social issues head-on in a way few sitcoms had dared to do. When he transitioned behind the camera, Rob proved just as gifted. In 1984, he directed This Is Spinal Tap, a comic masterpiece that turned mockumentary filming into an art form. That was only the beginning. Over the next decade, he delivered a string of classics, films that became part of our cultural DNA: Stand By Me, The Princess Bride, When Harry Met Sally, A Few Good Men, and many more. Each of these films displayed a director who could find heart and humanity in every genre, whether it was comedy, drama, romance, or suspense. Just this year, audiences saw his final directorial work, Spinal Tap 2, The End Continues, a reunion with the band that first gave him such joyful acclaim. It was a celebration of his long career and a gift to fans who have cherished his story for 4 decades. Rob's personal life was as rich and complex as his career. In the early 1970s, he married director and actress Penny Marshall. Their marriage lasted until 1981, and they remained friends long after. He later married Michelle Singer in 1989, and together they shared 3 children, building a life rooted in love, creativity, and family. Rob also adopted his daughter Tracy from his first marriage, a reminder of how interconnected his personal and professional worlds often were. Beyond Hollywood, Rob was never content to simply entertain. He was a passionate activist and vocal advocate for progressive causes throughout his life, supporting civil rights, marriage equality, early childhood education, and civic engagement. His work in politics was not an afterthought. It was part of who he was, a belief in using his voice and visibility to push for a better, more just society. Leaders, colleagues, and fans alike recognized his commitment, noting that his legacy wasn't only on the screen, but also in conversations he helped shape. Rob Reiner's influence on television and films is immeasurable, from the laughter and tears he evoked to the enduring stories he brought to life. His films are woven into the soundtrack of our lives. His voice, both literal and metaphorical, challenged us to think, to feel, and to care. And so today, as we reflect on a life richly lived, we send out our deepest condolences to his family, to Michelle's loved ones, to his children, and to all who knew him. The world is undeniably darker tonight without his light, but the stories he gave us will continue to guide us, entertain us, and remind us of a power of film to touch the human spirit. Rest in peace, Rob Reiner, and thank you for the laughter, the insight, and the legacy you leave behind. My name is LV, and I have spoken my mind.